Hello, Coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest stories. We start with this transfer rumor claiming that Barcelona still remain interested in this 21-year-old Brazilian right back who plays for Monaco, Vanderson. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about Ilkay Gundogan of Man City, as it has been reported that the citizens are now believing that the star midfielder will join Barcelona in the summer. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch right up to the very end. According to Joaquim Pereira of Sport, Barcelona continue to remain interested in this Brazilian right-back Vanderson of AS Monaco and could consider making a move for the 21-year-old. The right-back slot is a major issue that Barca wish to address in the summer transfer window. It has led to links with a host of players such as Joan Foyt of Villarreal and João Cancelo of Bayern Munich, although moves for them have been seen as practically impossible at this stage. It has forced Barca look at other options as well, with Vanderson emerging as a possible target. The 21-year-old is a player that has been on the radars for a while now, with the club even inquiring about his availability last summer. However, AS Monaco quoted a massive figure worth 60 million euros for the young star, having only signed him in the January window of last year. The valuation forced Barcelona to end their pursuit of the 21-year-old right back, but they have continued to maintain their interest in him. Vanderson is a modern-day fullback with good athleticism and attacking abilities, while he also adds an element of physicality and boasts good technical abilities. Barca coaches have reportedly been monitoring his progress over the course of the campaign and have been impressed by what they have seen. The report adds that Vanderson's agents could be arriving at Barcelona's Ciutat Esportiva complex in the coming days to see what steps can be taken over a possible pursuit this summer. However, if Monaco hold on to their 60 million euro demands for the Brazilian, then a move would be very difficult to pull off for Barcelona. Of course, the right back slot, as we all know, is the top priority for Barcelona when you talk about positions that need to be strengthened. And I can't count the number of players that we have been linked with in that position, even though there are some players that, as we know, Xavi prioritized over the others. Players like Joan Foyt and João Cancelo have been the most talked about in recent weeks. And Barcelona still continue to keep their options open to ensure that at least if this one fails, the other one might work. If this one fails, the other one might work, because you can't just be certain. There are a lot of unforeseen circumstances. So Barcelona just want to they don't want to put all eggs in one basket. Let me put it that way. Vanderson, this guy from Brazil, have been long linked with Barcelona. This is not the first time. Last summer, there were links with him. We quite remember last summer, Barca really wanted to strengthen the right back as well. But at the end of the day, they did not even get the right back that they wanted. Hector Bellerin left Real Betis to Barca, and Hector Bellerin was Xavi's third or fourth choice. And we can see what Hector Bellerin did. He was a total mess, honestly, with all due respect. But I think Hector Bellerin never gave what Xavi wanted. That is why he was quickly sold in the January transfer window to Sporting Lisbon of Portugal. So right now, Barcelona continue to scout the market for very talented right backs. We quite remember this position have never really been stable. When Dani Alves left after his first spell in 2016, Sergio Roberto took over that spot, and we have Nelson Semedo, who also came and played for some time there. But to be honest, none of those players really made that impact. None of those players really gave what a right back should be given for a top club like Barca, right? And honestly speaking, we need a very good and reliable one. Talking about Venderson, I truly don't know how the qualities of these guys, of the player is, but honestly, he's doing a good job. If Barca are showing interest, it means that there's a sign that he's a good player. But you can't just say that. Definitely, we all want the best of the best, being Barca. João Cancelo was the priority for most Barca fans, honestly, because we know what João Cancelo can do. I've seen the likes of João Cancelo a lot in the Premier League, playing for Manchester City, his parent club. Now was being shockingly loaned to Bayern Munich, but the funny thing is there are a lot of doubts if actually João Cancelo would be the ideal fit for Barca because he went to Bayern. Many people opted that he might be a starter, but of course, the coach of Bayern have opted to be benching Cancelo as his performances of late have been poor, to the surprise of many. So let's see actually if Barca will go for Venderson, if these two other players are not available, or they will still be open to going for Joan Foyt, or maybe look for other targets that they think it will be available or it will be possible for them to sign. Then on to the next story of discussion. Reports linking Manchester City midfielder Ilkay Gundogan to Barcelona have been picking up pace of late. The 32-year-old is in the final few months of his contract at the Etihad Stadium and could be on his way out as a free agent in the summer. Barcelona, who are on the lookout for bargains in the market, have positioned themselves as a possible destination for the German international. Recent reports had suggested that manager Xavi Hernandez had already spoken to Gundogan about a potential move to Spotify Camp Nou at the end of the ongoing season. Building on that, only yesterday, it was reported that Gundogan was tempted by the idea of donning the Blaugrana colors. Now, Key Joggers is reporting that Manchester City, for their part, already assumed that Gundogan will not be renewing his contract with them and instead will join Barcelona. The Premier League champions believe that their captain is very excited for the La Liga leaders. A vastly experienced player, Gundogan has tested a lot of success at the highest level as it's been suggested. Should he join Barca, the team's quality will undoubtedly be boosted. While he would not be a long-term signing, the German would be able to add more quality and depth in midfield, providing Xavi to rotate his troop more freely. On top of that, young stars like Pedri, Gavi, Pablo Torre would stand to learn a lot from such an accomplished player. The former Borussia Dortmund man, would be arriving on a free transfer, but will likely have to reduce his wages considering Barca's financial fair play situation. So only time will tell if he does end up moving to Catalonia come summer. But as things stand, all signs are pointing towards such a move. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time. Bye bye.